Hello everyone, my name is Bygl and welcome back to another episode here from the Metacraft SMP. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I've got a few things we need to talk about. Regarding the base, oh yeah, the Earthen Chapel here, Earthstone Chapel. I was gonna say Earthen Peak, if anyone knows what that is, bonus points from me to you. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the base a little bit. We're gonna do a few things here and then we're gonna move on to some community projects which are very exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of stuff done on this thing in today's episode, and we're gonna discuss the future plans here, and hopefully get a good chunk of the wall done around the base, which is gonna give you guys a nice example of how the final product should look, or at least how I'm imagining it anyway. Before we do discuss that though, there are a few things that I changed around here, like we have a new sugarcane farm and this spot, which is identical to this one. All of these things are kind of covered up in these stone brick boxes, which is not exciting, but new nonetheless. A little bit of preparation and building is all of the changes that you can see, basically. Kind of just sketching out how things are gonna look like eventually. Like the copper pillars are there kind of just as measuring poles to see if the thing I want to do is gonna work, and I think it is, which is exciting. So yeah, that's that. And over here on this map, on this spruce plank wall, we have a little bit of a sketch of how large our base is gonna be. I locked this in kind of just as a future memory, maybe, when we might do a map wall or something. But this, kind of showing it with my cursor, is gonna be the final size of the base. Horizontal wise, as far as verticality goes, it's gonna go a little bit higher up than that spot over there. And by a little bit, I mean I kind of want it to be this big. We'll see if we get to that though. Indeed, I would like our base to have multiple floors. So a good example of it is that a storage area that we have in the middle there. It's kind of like a cake, right? You have the bottom layer where the storage is, then you have another layer on the top, another layer below it. And that's kind of how the entire base is going to be working on that same principle. So we're going to have a first floor, which is of course where we are building right now. And then above the gate wall, you can see I already set up a pathway. There's going to be a pathway kind of around, creating the cake, as I said. It's going to kind of distinguish this layer from the next one, and there's going to be another layer of a base on top of it. It's going to look less buildy like this. It's going to be more terrainy, more terraforming, hopefully, which is what I'm sketching out with these walls over here. And this little terraforming experiment I have over here is supposed to be a landing platform onto which we will be able to land, like so. So this is how we're gonna come in, and there's gonna be an entrance to another layer of the base over here. So that is the logistical plan of all things currently. So instead of wasting time, how about we actually grit our teeth and get some things done, right? I have a lot of stuff I want to get to, and building huge dirt walls originally wasn't on today's list, but I kind of felt like doing it. And when you have big projects like this, if you have a feeling that you want to do it, you gotta jump on that, because that thing's gonna pass. Especially with the big grindy task. Like, I want this thing to be finished. Do I actually want to do the stuff that makes it finished? I don't know. Sometimes I feel kind of lazy. So I'm gonna ride the train of inspiration, and I'm gonna hopefully get a good chunk of this done here. Okay, so a little bit of progress has been done on the base. I do want to remind you that this is nothing that is set in stone. This is kind of just sketching out things, getting the shapes in and the scale, and we're gonna detail it and finish it up later. I kind of just want to get a little bit of sketching done here, basically, long story short. And this is how we're looking so far. It's not gonna be anything pretty, mind you. It's gonna be quite the opposite, I'm afraid. But this is the scale that we are going for, so take a good look at it. The render distance is a little bit lower on the server right now because of some lag issues our friends are having. A little bit of maintenance has been going through, but hey, this is what I've been working on here, and I wish I could have gotten a little bit more done, but I'm afraid that time constraints are a thing, and I don't want to release just a single episode every 6 months, so this is the progress update, basically. We've got big dirt walls lining the base, as you can see here. Let's do a flyover. This is kind of the height the dirt wall is gonna go to, kind of over there, and then we're gonna have a big tower up there in the middle. which is gonna house a few farms is the plan. I got a few things in mind for that, don't you worry. And then we have the creeper farm here, getting a little bit of decoration here as well, kind of lining things up. Just so you know, that thing over there, that rooftop, that's gonna be gone. It's gonna be something different once we are done with that. But again, the season, we're kind of just taking things step by step. Instead of making a room every couple episodes, kind of like we did in the last season, we're kind of doing everything at once at a slow pace, right? So we have a bunch of things going on at once, and we're just getting a little bit of progress done every single time we make an episode, basically. And this is the view from the inside. Not very pleasing, is it now? Just a bunch of lines, and just, you know, I was trying to figure out where I wanna have the center of the tower, and measurements being taken. So we're kind of in the ugly phase, which is gonna be a phase that's gonna be rough to live through, but we're gonna look at this back fondly, I believe. I think this is gonna be a very important step of these measurements and sketches for actually making the base the way we want to make it, right? I'd say this is about 50% of the base done, if you know what I mean. So next episode, hopefully, we'll be able to have this whole thing sketched out, finished, and ready to start being detailed. But for the time being, this is pretty much it. Yeah, nothing else to say here. So we're gonna move on to the next small project of the episode here, which is gonna be right beyond this wall. And by wall, I mean portal, of course, obviously. So things have been changing here in the Nether. Things are progressing. I don't think I've shown this yet, even though it's been here for a while. But we now have the ice road. Haha. I helped build it myself with a bunch of other Metacrafters, and it's been very useful. So you can see this is kind of how it progresses through our newly made hub. I haven't seen this. What is this? Is it a collection room? Nether hub, material hub. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I should probably deliver a few things here and maybe place them. So we have the Nether hub for the season. If you haven't seen other people's videos describing it, basically what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna have a simple road, kind of like this in the middle. This is pretty much the meat and bones of the hub done. We don't need anything else because this is fully functional, but we don't do just functional things on the server. We also do aesthetically pleasing ones as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of align these areas, these bedrock areas that you can see over here, with vegetation. Well, depends on what kind of tunnels people want to use, but for this one, for sure, because this is where my and Mike's base is gonna be, we're gonna line the inside of this place with vegetation, trees, grass, kind of like little nature parts, basically. And this big blank wall here, that's kind of just as a breaking line of sight kind of thing, kind of just to give the hub kind of a cool, endless effect. It's gonna kind of just look like there's a void beyond the trees and stuff, which I think is gonna look very, very cool. So we're gonna wait for Mike here, as we're gonna be meeting up with him to build something here. It's a very cute dragon head, by the way, in my opinion. Even though it's probably not supposed to be, because that is supposed to be the iris, right? Like that thing over there, the pupil. But I kind of see it kind of as a continuation of the face. So in the end, the dragon kind of makes this closed, happy eye kind of gesture. You know what I mean? I'm sure some of you can see it. It's very cute in turn. It's day 4 of Metacraft Christmas. And we're building a portal room. Haha.
Are you doing the same video as me?
Maybe I've been asked to do this. I don't know. We'll never know. We'll never know.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's do it. So, plan is plain/forest biome. So
yeah,
I guess just do it, right?
Yeah. Kind of what we have going on the other side of the portal is kind of just reinventing what's there and just amplifying it. It's the idea.
Hell yeah. Corners are not needed, so let's save those blocks.
It's the corners. It's like building, a real life building, but you don't put the like scaffold, not the scaffold. What's it called? The base of it.
I don't know the name of it actually.
I'm blanking. Yeah. What is it?
I know in
foundation.
Portuguese
it's the foundation, yeah.
The foundations.
Like build without the foundation. It's just gonna be like paper walls, gonna crumble down.
It's It's 21 tall, so it's 21 blocks is safe per corner.
And here's the finished room. Hopefully you guys like it. And so we got a bunch of trees, a bunch of little rock spikes. There's a big bone next to Alpha Mike's white dragon, which is not supposed to be a skull, I think. It's actually supposed to be like a white dragon alive. Or maybe it's undead, I don't know. Some custom trees, some normal trees, boulders, and frozen lakes, because water doesn't exist in the Nether, and all types of other stuff. And this is kind of how the whole Nether hub is most likely going to look once it is actually properly done. Of course, excluding our portal, that is very much still gonna be reworked. It's not gonna look like this. But we're gonna do that sometime else because we have a few important things that need to be done before the end of the episode. So let's move on to those. First things first, we're gonna move on right over here on this side of the Nether hub. And it's right around over here. Here it is. This, my friends, is the Xmas Town Santa's sweatshop. I think there's a powdered snow crisis on the other side, so we're gonna put these boots on. So this place over here was one of the candidates for this season's base for me, because this place is freaking gorgeous. It's nuts how beautiful this place is with these huge, awesome looking spiky mountains. Some of these are really perfect. There's like a surface dripstone biome over here as well. And I mean, it's also perfect for a Xmas Town, so you know, I think that worked out perfectly. First things first, we're gonna move on to here, to the gingerbread house, which looks freaking awesome, because we have Secret Santa. Sign up for the gift exchange by throwing a named paper to the obvious circle below. Haha. This is actually really cool. I have never seen anyone use two signs like this, like, ever, and I have no idea how I never thought of using them like this. It looks really good. So, I guess we just take a piece of paper, we're gonna name it Bygl. So let's do it the right way, there we go. And voila! Awesome. That's gonna be happening a few days from now, so what we gotta do, what our job in the Christmas district is of course the same one we have every single time. Every single time when there was a Christmas season on the Metacraft server, we built a custom tree, except for the very first season. I think Zentra did it back then, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Zentra. So we're gonna continue the ongoing tradition at this time, and we're gonna build a custom tree right around over here, and we're gonna decorate it, make it look pretty, so when people come to exchange the papers with other people's names, it's gonna look all pretty and awesome. Okay, friends, usually I don't really like recording when it's snowing or raining, because it just tanks the video quality down. But as far as festivities goes, I think this is pretty much an immaculate vibe, so I want to share this with you guys, because this is like perfect for this little clip we're gonna take here. Look at it, I think it turned out actually decent. I think this might be the best Christmas tree that we have. Well, I don't want to say that for everyone, but like, this is the one that I'm the happiest with the most. As far as Christmas trees go that I have built on the servers, I think it turned out pretty darn good. The snow is slowly covering the leaves up, which is awesome. It's gonna look right in line and in place with all the other trees as well. It's not decorated yet with ornaments and that type of stuff. Usually we do that right before Christmas, right where I live. I think it would be a really cool idea to have the names exchanged underneath a undecorated tree, and then once we have all of the gifts and we come and share them, the tree is gonna be nicely decorated. I think that is a cool way to do it. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I'm gonna bring it up with the rest of the official Metacraft community as well, see if they like the idea or not. Maybe we'll just decorate this like right after I upload this video, and no discussion will be had. We'll see. But yeah, I think it's gonna tie in into the surroundings over here quite nicely. I don't know if there's anything I'd wanna build other than that over here, but we'll see. Maybe a strike of inspiration comes in. But for the time being, we have other important matters that we need to attend to. Good old Blossom Hills. Always feels nice to be around here. Such a very colorful starter district, slowly evolving into a shopping district as well, which is exciting. We're not actually doing anything in it. First things first though, there's gonna be a build that we're gonna do, and it is not a shop, it's actually very community oriented, but we have another much less important, much more fun project that I have in mind, including this little thing, which I love. I don't know who did this still, but it looks freaking awesome. Indeed, when I first saw this thing, I realized how much potential it had. So we're gonna use a little bit of all we bought from Metaljack's shop. I think it's Metaljack's, right? It's not Apollion's, it's Metaljack's. I'm really bad at remembering who did what. My apologies. And yeah, we're just gonna add a fun little message to it. Nothing harmful, of course. I never really wrote anything like this in this game before, so it's gonna be interesting trying to work this out. Ta-da! There it is. Bit of an inside joke in case you don't understand, which you probably don't unless you are like watching all of the content religiously that all of the people here put out. But long story short, enbentz, not very fond of delays. Yeah, I just didn't really feel like I retaliated enough in Season 2 when we had a little bit of a back and forth considering all the things that happened then, but this is kind of just a, kind of just to catch up a little bit. It's something. But as I'm recording this clip, sadly, my friends, a lot of time has passed and I didn't really have time to be on the server or whatnot, so the project I wanted to do in Blossom Hills today is not gonna be happening. Instead, we're gonna visit a few places on the server where our attention is required. So back into the Christmas district we go, and this place has changed quite a bit. Look at this, guys. I just came through here earlier today and it looks majestic. Look at that, the railroad track all around, the giant snowman, and there was a really cute little reindeer in the distance, and there's something over here that I haven't checked out yet. I don't know what it is. It's like a small little house. Dangerous, maybe. Oh, it's a... what does it say? Merry Christmas. Jeez. Oh, so can I take these? These are to be taken. I don't want to ruin the build. Cute little Christmas tree. Very, very nice build. I like it a lot. And there's the reindeer I was talking about. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. That is so cute and majestic. But sadly, Secret Santa has concluded. I cannot record any clips of me like taking or delivering my gift or whatnot, but I'm gonna show you what my gift was. And also I noticed a little thing here, which is to Bygl. And there's a chicken head on it, which has me concerned. I haven't looked into it yet. I know there's one of these red ones. I think this one might actually be ours as well, because someone did deliver a gift of theirs, like kind of for everyone on the server. So let's check out what this is. Oh my god. What the heck? Oh, that makes my gift put to shame. That is so beautiful. Netherite hoe. I don't even have a netherite hoe yet. I just got my tools netherited in between clips in this episode. 64 golden apples. That has to be like Napoleon or someone, if that's the amount they've given. One building interior. What? 15 seconds. All you can grab at the wood shop, and the netherite armor, and the chicken head. And I assume... Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. So, I mean, this implies Apollyon, this implies Zentra very heavily. The potions imply Mike. There's an E on the shield, which makes this even more confusing, because that implies enbentz or someone. Give me the head! Absolutely amazing. And let's check out what's... What in the netherite upgrade, netherite ingot, mending, unbreaking, blocks of bamboo. People have gone nuts. People have gone absolutely nuts. That has to be Brave. That has to be Brave's doing. Oh my gosh! Oh, I am so happy. I'm smiling from cheek to cheek. Dang, I'm sad I missed. As I'm recording this like a week late than I was supposed to. Oh my goodness. Now I'm ashamed to show my gift, but we're gonna do it anyway. Thank you, Mr. Secret Santa, for this absolutely over-the-top box. Oh, and let's check out the roller coaster though. Oh. There's different songs for day and night. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely spectacular. Oh, I love you guys. Everyone on the server. I love you. Welcome to the Santa enbentz's sleigh ride. Merry Christmas. Okay, let's check it out here. I assume this is it. I simply step on this and go. Oh, guys, I think I'm too fat. It's not letting me go. Nope. Okay, now it's working out. Push out. Okay, let's check it out. Let's do this in F1. Oh, there's a dramatic slowdown. I like it. This is exactly a... well, not an exact mirror, but this is something enbentz did in Season 1 as well. I am assuming I'm not supposed to push up. There was a cool drop there. Trying to analyze all the elements he put into this. Go over here. Oh, there's gonna be a jump. Whoa. Oh, Mojang needs to add more minecart stuff so we can do even cooler roller coaster. Not saying that this isn't cool. This looks precarious. This works right, enbentz? Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Push up. Woo, woo, woo. I like that it's alternating between powered and normal rails. Oh, what is this? Hey, I hope you're enjoying the ride so far. enbentz, this is absolutely spectacular. What do you mean if I'm enjoying this? I'm loving it. Okay. Up the Iron Mountain over here. This is the... you cannot generate a higher mountain than this, by the way. This is like the top of the world. Natural blocks cannot occur higher than this peak that we are currently at. Oh, there's the end of the rail track, something. enbentz just really throwing us off of the edges of a cliff. Okay. I think we're good. Jeez, that was a humongous drop. I'm actually getting motion sickness looking backwards like that. And it just keeps going. This thing is freaking infinite. Oh, are we gonna get like a cool view of the district from here? Look at that. Okay, still going. Oh, enbentz, I wish I could read that fast. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I need to keep an eye out for you. Okay, still going back up. We're gonna have another drop, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, here it comes. Woo! Oh, look at that view. So good. Still going natural emerald there. Okay, we've got... are you blah 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 blah? No, enbentz. I'll check these out with an elytra later. Not right now. So gorgeous. Loving this place. Such a beautiful, naturally occurring place. And... oh, I hate that you can't see where you're falling. Oh, there's an underground section as well. Oh my gosh. This is so good. So good. Okay, a bit of a curved, round section over here. I'm assuming we're coming back to the start, so we're gonna be ending soon. Ooh, the finale, that's all I could read. Oh, we're going very fast now. There's a mushroom in the distance. We're back at the beginning and... oh, what is this? Whoa. Woohoo! And... voila, how elegant. I don't know how many hours this took, but I love you, enbentz. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Oh, so that was the Christmas district. And speaking of enbentz, because he is our secret Santa, you see, this is the gift I gave to enbentz, which is a gift that took not too much time to prepare. Definitely incomparable to the shulker box we have gotten, but it's gonna hopefully help him in the long run. This is it over here. So just very quickly to explain what we're doing here, if you look at the majority of enbentz's builds this season, you will notice a pattern in the choice of blocks used. So he's got this awesome truck here, which is mostly out of concrete. This is 100% out of concrete. The Rubik's Cube is out of concrete. This is out of concrete. This is mostly out of concrete. That is completely out of concrete. You get my point. So, this is the thing that I gave to enbentz, which I'm kind of trying to emulate. Kind of like a little toy thing, as he does have the toys that make up his base. So we made a little bit of a toy truck. I'm gonna put a inspiring image on the screen as well. That is the basis that I was using. I changed it a little bit, of course, kind of just to match what I was trying to go for. Anyway, let's read the fruit is over here. So, Merry Christmas, enbentz. This here is Tony Truck, and he wants to help you build up your base by providing infinite sand and gravel until the end of the season. Like you. Beware that misusing Tony by, for example, making a sand and gravel shop would make him very, very upset. If he's ever empty, leave a reminder at the Earthstone Chapel. He gets his stock there. Whoa! So if you go to the back and you check the chests over here, there's gonna be a supply of sand and gravel. And I'm gonna be restocking this throughout the season, basically until the season ends. Hopefully it doesn't run out too fast every single time. I'm just gonna say it straight up, this is the best Metacraft Christmas season we had so far. Easily, and I loved the season 1 and season 2 ones, but I mean, come on. That roller coaster incomparable to the season 1 one, even though the season 1 one was amazing. But before we end the episode, friends, we have one more thing that we need to take care of, and that is this. This has appeared in my base about a week or two back. And I've been holding out. I didn't want to check out what it is without you guys, except for the fact that if you look inside, I mean, you can see it, right? That is definitely a wither skull. That is definitely soul sand. And it's got a catalyst thing. So it's gonna activate sulfin when I go over there. I mean, let's approach it anyway. See what this is all about. Oh, that's an Enderman head. Okay, I feel safer already. Oh, it already activated. What a beautiful, beautiful gift. Who did this? Just absolutely trying to freaking make my heart jump out. Oh, I think it might have been activated before though. That is still very rude. Whoever did this. Haha, your prank failed, couldn't get me. Anyway. if the head wasn't already there, I would actually like, I don't know, blow it up with a TNT launcher or something, because I'd be too scared to approach it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I know it's been a while since the last one, but sometimes life gets in the way and it's difficult to proceed, but we are back now. For at least a little bit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We've done a bunch of progress. We've got the Christmas season up and wrapped up, and we are now ready to start moving back into the future. Anyway, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you. Can I get you? Oh, dang it. In the next one. Bye-bye.